subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! And the boys! We're the Cowboys! Oh! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to my reaction, or me reacting to my 2022 NRL predictions. Now, if you go back to the start of the season, I did my predictions at a house that I was staying at the time due to the Lismore flood. So it was a bit different, the way the whole thing was set up and whatnot. But my predictions for season 2022 were quite interesting. Some of them were pretty much on the money. Some of them, I think, were horrible, but we're going to get into them in just a moment. But before we get into me reacting to my 2022 NRL predictions, I want to say hello to everybody that's in the live chat. We've got a bit of a crowd starting to build up here. Hello to Faraz. Warriors NRL Fanatics is here. We've got CJ Moxley, Josh Rabbitohs 2022. We've got Electrical Dust here. And we've got a few other people starting to roll in now, which is good to see. But as always, guys, if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Share it around on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you want to share my content. Make sure you try and share it around. And let's try and get more people to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. You've got the PayPal option in the description below. You've got Super Chat in the live chat available. And you've also got Pay ID. You can email me at Nickford668@gmail.com. There's 3 ways to donate to the channel if you want to do that as well. But, fellas, without further ado, let's get into the Nick from Australia reaction to the 2022 NRL predictions. And I've got the old clip up on the screen. So let's see how I went. The wooden spoon. I've been talking off season and I have not changed. Wooden spoon. Well, it's going to be the New Zealand Warriors. Sorry. Okay, now let me just say this. I predicted the New Zealand Warriors to finish 16th in season 2022. They actually finished 15th. They were two more losses away from the wooden spoon. I'm not going to say I got this prediction right, but I was pretty much on the money with this one. I actually was very close. You know what? I'm going to claim it. This is a win, this prediction. I'm going to take this as a win. I got that prediction pretty much right. That was a good prediction.
Warriors NRL Fanatics, but I see the New Zealand Warriors finishing last in 2022. Now,
I'm taking that.
The reason why I see the Warriors coming last is simply because, look, they're away from New Zealand again. Nathan Brown, I don't know if he's the right man for the job.
Didn't last the whole season, Nathan Brown.
Pretty bad. Another year away from New Zealand is going to hurt them.
Yeah, well,
mentally, I don't know if they can handle being away from New Zealand again. I know everyone says, oh, it's a bullshit excuse anymore. They've got to get over it. Well, how are you going to get over it when you've got half of the team that are from New Zealand? They're going to struggle really badly this year, the Warriors.
They did struggle really bad. I'm taking that prediction as a W. Let's go to the next one. Who did I have coming 15th? Newcastle.
Bang! Another controversial prediction. Newcastle Knights. Now,
time out. I had the Newcastle Knights coming 15th. They came 14th. So, I'm taking that one. 2 from 2. I had both teams in the bottom 4. They both finished in the bottom 4. I'm taking the Newcastle Knights one as a win. I'm
I
claiming
like
it.
the Newcastle Knights. I think they have a very strong forward pack, but here's the problem.
It's correct.
A bit like the Warriors. The spine is weak.
That's true.
They don't have a good spine. Kalen Ponga, we all know how good Kalen Ponga is, but it's pretty much going to be if Kalen Ponga is not there. How many games do Newcastle win without him? That's the real question. Adam Clune, Jake Clifford as a house pairing. Is that going to work?
Clearly didn't work.
In the trials, but you can't take too much out of the trials.
Yeah, I was right about Newcastle as well. 2 from 2. Now, let's see if I can get the next one. Who did I have coming 14th? Newcastle. Here we go. My old friends.
The Gold Coast Titans. Another one that people are going to be fuming about. But the Gold Coast Titans, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But they are going backwards. They are.
I said the Gold Coast would have a horrible. I said they'd have a horrible season, and they did. I said they would be in the bottom 4. I had them at 14th. They actually came 13th. So I was very close about the Gold Coast. What else did I have to say about the Gold Coast? And we're getting a Wi-Fi problem.
Completely backwards. Now, I know last year they made the finals. Here's the thing. They made the finals last year. They never, ever back it up. They've only done it once in their history. Ever since the Gold Coast Titans became competition in 2007, they made the finals back-to-back years in 2009, 2010, and then they didn't make it in 11. They got there in 2016. They didn't back it up in 17. I am very concerned about the Gold Coast. I don't know if they can win enough games to get back to the top 8. They lost their experienced halfback in Jamal Fogarty. Their spine is very young.
I nailed the Gold Coast.
A good kid. Brimson's a good kid. Sexton's a good kid, but the hooker position's a concern. The fact that the Titans are going to put all their eggs in one basket on a halfback like Toby Sexton, who hasn't even played 10 NRL games.
Nailed it.
There's a massive concern.
Let's move on from the Gold Coast. I nailed the Gold Coast prediction. That was correct. All right. Who did I have coming 13th?
The Canberra Raiders.
Oh,
now, I know a lot of people are high on Canberra. I know a lot of people think they're going to make the top 8.
Look, I got this one
news
wrong.
Today that Jamal Fogarty will be out until about
All
round
right,
17, round 18.
I got this one really, really wrong. I had Canberra coming 13th. This was probably the worst one yet. I thought they would have a horrible year. I thought Fogarty being out the first half of the year would make them. I thought they would struggle. They did come good late in the year, but Canberra finished in 8th. I had them coming 13th. That was a really, really poor prediction. That's my first L for these predictions. That was terrible. Why did I have Canberra so low? Is it because of Fogarty? Because that was bad.
And just completely loses my confidence in the Canberra Raiders. If Jamal Fogarty was there, I had Canberra originally finishing about 10th. I had him about 10th.
Oh,
now I can't see. Please, let me be live. I just can't see Canberra making the top 8. I think without Fogarty, they're going to really, really struggle now. Now I know.
Yeah, look, I got the Raiders one wrong. That's SS Storm fan 3 from 4. If you can keep that score up in the live chat, that'd be very nice. It'll be SS Storm fan. All right, 3 from 4. Who did I have for 12th? And why is the Wi-Fi so slow? Come on.
We've got the West.
Oh,
now, I know a lot of people are
horrible.
putting West Tigers to come last and all this, but I call bullshit on that. I really do. I think the signing of Oliver Gildart and Justin Hastings and Tyrone Peachy are going to be good for the Tigers. I think they can improve a lot.
It's another L. That's another loss there. That's 2 losses in a row now. That's not good. I had the West Tigers coming 12th. That was shit. They obviously came last. The West Tigers were horrible in season 2022. Luke Brooks, a joke. Once again, the whole team a joke. Everyone a joke. This was a horrible prediction. West Tigers, I got wrong. I don't know why I had them 12. What the fuck was I thinking? Maybe all that Champa brainwashed me into the Tigers. I don't know. Maybe the Hastings effect, but this was a horrible prediction, and that one was just wasn't good.
A little bit. I think Jackson Hastings is a quality player. Coming over from the Super League, coming back to the NRL, it's going to be very interesting to see how he goes.
Oh, this was
Tigers.
terrible.
I know the Tigers are not the best club to go to because they've been terrible since 2011.
I don't want to talk about the Tigers. Let's move
they
on.
can really improve a little bit. I think Hastings is a good.
Who do I have 11th?
I think the Bulldogs, the Canterbury Bankstown
Bulldogs 11th. They finished 12th. That's a W. That's actually a win. I'm going to claim that. I had the Bulldogs to come 12th. Oh, no, 11th, sorry. They came 12th. This is a good result. This is a prediction that I think I got right. I had them to come 11th. They come 12th. So this is a win. Bulldogs finished exactly right where I had them, really. They were really close. Load. What's the fucking internet?
Bulldogs. I think they'll come 11th in 2022. I don't think they're going to make the top 8. I think from 16th to 11th would be a decent improvement for the Bulldogs. Obviously, the signings of Matt Duffy, Brent Naden, Josh Adokar, Matt Burton, Paul Vaughan. They're all good signings for the Bulldogs, but you have a look at the Bulldogs' draw to start off the season. It is the draw from hell. They play the Cowboys, the Broncos, the Storm, the Rabbitohs, Panthers.
Okay. So I had the Bulldogs in 11th. They came 12th. That's a win right there. I'm taking that as a win. Let's move on. Who was next?
Rounds. I think the Bulldogs can improve.
Who do I have? The
Brisbane Broncos. Another
Broncos for 10th. I had the Broncos to come 10th. They came 9th. That's another win. I'm taking that. I mean, I had the Broncos to come 10th and they came 9th. So that's another win. I'm claiming that as a victory.
Controversial one. Some will say it's a good spot for them. Some will say it's not a good spot for them. But here's the thing with the Broncos. They bought Adam Reynolds. They bought Kurt Capewell. They bought Brenko Lee. But the concern is if Adam Reynolds is not playing for a 4 to 6 week period, how many games are the Broncos going to win? Now, we all saw them in the trials, and I was in the trials. If the Broncos in the trials are struggling like they did without Reynolds, when we get the season kicking off, I don't know how many games they're going to win. I think Brisbane at home, at Suncorp, they will be a very good side. When they're on the road, I don't know how many games they're going to win on the road. Reynolds is a good.
I think the Broncos one was fair at this time. I can improve. 10th's a good spot for them for now. They were 4th the majority of the year, and they ended up dropping down to 9th. So pretty close with the Broncos. I think 10th was a fair prediction that I actually got right. I'll take that. Who do I have coming 9th?
The Parramatta Eels.
Oh, fuck. That was bad. This one was shithouse. I had Parramatta missing the top 8 in general. I had them becoming 9th. They ended up finishing 4th. And they made the grand final and got beat by the Panthers. This is a L. This is a loss. This Eels one's not a good one. Definitely an L. I had them to come 9th. They come 4th. Why did I write Parramatta off? What was my reason behind it?
They're going to finish 9th. I'm sorry, but I do not have any confidence in Parramatta. They are going to go backwards this year. They have got players leaving. They have Papali'a's going to the Tigers. They've got great money going to the Bulldogs.
Fuck.
They've got all sorts of dramas. Now, if you've been listening to me, he will tell you that Parramatta have done this before, where they've got a bunch of players that are leaving.
I got Parramatta really, really wrong.
There's been players in the past. They've had players leave in the past. And
we're going to move on from Parramatta because that was an L. That's a loss, that prediction. That's horrible. Top 8. Let's go to the top 8. I don't know what I was thinking about Parramatta.
Things haven't gone well.
8th. Yes.
You can call me biased.
The Cowboys.
You can call me an idiot. I don't really care. It's my predictions. This is just my opinion,
This is still a
I'll
loss,
back my
mate.
team to them.
Like,
Just like everyone that's watching, you all do the exact same thing. In eighth spot, I've got the Cowboys. They're my team. Now, I've got a reason behind this. Now,
here we go.
I see the Cowboys really improving this year. Now, I'm worried about Todd Payton. I am concerned about Todd Payton. I don't know if he's the right man for the job. But here's the thing. The Cowboys, I think, at home this year, that obviously, ever since the Cowboys gone to their new stadium, Paddy G in the chat's on fucking making me laugh. Fuck it off, Paddy G, making me laugh, bro. Here's the thing. The Cowboys, ever since they've gone to their new stadium, they have lost more games there than what they've won. I think this year at home, the Cowboys are going to improve. I think
Correct.
the addition of Peter Hiku, the addition of Chad Townsend, I think they're both going to be solid signings for the club.
Correct.
Now, Peter Hiku, we all know he's an experienced player. I think he'll do a good job. I think he'll do a good job. Him and Kyle Bell, I think they'll build a nice combination.
Correct again.
Bell, Holmes going to the centers. I think he'll do a great job there as well.
I nailed the Cowboys, man. Yes, eighth might be a bit low. I had the Cowboys finishing eighth. They came third. Everyone said they would come last. I think the Cowboys one deserves a green tick. I'm claiming this. Every expert, every fucking YouTuber, every analysis on social media said the Cowboys would come last or in the bottom four. They came third and they were robbed in the preliminary final. I had us to come eighth. I'm going to claim the Cowboys won as a win. Great season. I nailed the prediction about Petty Hiku and Val Holmes and Townsend. The Cowboys one deserves a green tick. Now, who did I have coming seventh?
Tamalolo going to the seventh position.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. St. George. What was I thinking with St. George? I know my dad goes for the Dragons, but what the hell? Now, it isn't the worst prediction because they came 10th. I had them to come 7th. I'm not going to claim that. I'm claiming that as a loss. That's a loss for me. I had them to come 7th. They came 10th. They were 12-12. They missed the top 8 by 2 matches, so they weren't far away at all. They have a lot of great talent, the Dragons, but this one is an L. This one's a loss. It isn't a big loss, but it's a minor loss. Why did I rate the Dragons so highly?
The big improvers this year. I believe the Dragons are going to play finals football. The Dragons are going to make the 8. Now, everyone's going to say, what the F? What are you doing? The Dragons are going to play finals football in 2000. Sorry, connection dodgy right now. The internet's been like this all day. There's nothing I can really do about it. I'm trying to sort this out. I'm using my hotspot as I record this video. But I don't know if you guys can hear me, but let me know if I'm cutting out. I am trying to sort this out. I hope the connection's okay still. I see the Dragons making the top 8. I think the young spine of Clark Sloan, I think Amon and Van Hunt are going to build a nice combination. McCulloch's a good addition as well.
Oh, McCulloch, the old man.
Sully is exciting. Sully and Lomax.
McCulloch needs a walking stick.
Has me excited about the Dragons. Cody Ramsey on the wing. I think he'll improve. I think he'll get better. Robert Lawa's a gun.
Nah. Dragons was horrible. Maybe not horrible, but it was one that I got wrong. They're such a plain team, the Dragons. When they're on, they're good to watch. When they're off, they're fucked. Dragons one is an L. Who did I have to come 6?
I think Aaron Woods is a good 6.
The Bunnies.
They were in the grand final last year. I've got the Rabbitohs.
The Rabbitohs. I had the Rabbitohs finishing 6. They came 7th. That's a green tick. That is a win. That was a very close prediction, and that was one that I was pretty much correct about. Had South to come 6th. They came 7th. That is a green tick. That is a win. Rabbitohs, they pretty much did what I thought they would do. What did I have to say about the Bunnies?
The South Sydney Rabbitohs, I believe they will still be in the final.
Correct.
Now, I don't know if the Rabbitohs are going to be as good as what they were last year. I think they'll pull back just a little bit. I think their start to the year might be a bit tough, so South might struggle early on, but I think they'll get things going as the year goes on about. As the year goes on, South will get better. Obviously, they've still got quality there in Latrell, Cody Walker, Damien Cook, Cameron Murray, obviously Keon Kolomatangi, Alex Chocolate players. Bunny still have enough quality to get to the top 8. Now, I'm not convinced that South can be contenders. I don't think South can win this year. I think like the 8 still, but I'm not convinced they'll do a whole lot. They might.
I was right about South, so I had them to come 6th. They come 7th. Good prediction there. That's a tick. Who do I have in 5th?
The next week.
5th place.
In 5th, the team that will be big improvers in season 2022, and that is the Cronulla Sutherland.
That's another tick.
I'm so excited about this club. Now, I know people are sort of, looking a bit.
I had Cronulla to finish 5th. They came 2nd. The Sharks 1 is a W. That is a win. The Sharks to be one of the big improvers besides the Cowboys. The Sharks really were the big improvers. They came 9th last year, or 2021, I should say, and they come 2nd in 2022. So the Sharks 1 is a win. The Sharks prediction is a tick.
Looking at the Sharks, maybe we'll go backwards a little bit. Maybe we're not going to on them. I look at the Sharks, and I automatically see a team that they're going to really improve this year. They have really built their roster strong. I think their backline, with the likes of Will Kennedy, Sani Katoa, Malatalo, Ikovalu, Jesse Raymond, I think they're all going to go to a whole new level this year. The halves, Hines and Trindle, or Moreland and Hines. I'm hoping it's Hines and Trindle. The fullback as well, you got the likes of Dale Finucane, Toby Rudolph, Blake Brown, you got the likes of Talakai, Cora, Wade Graham, Teague Wilton.
Who did I have in 4th?
Kevin McGuinness, Manly.
I
think the Manly Warringah Seagulls will make the top 4 again. I think they'll be in the same spot as what they were last.
Oh, God. Probably the worst one yet. Fucking Manly. I had them to come where? 4th. Horrible. They came 11th. I had them to come 4th. Tommy Turbo's hamstrings did not go the way I thought it would. That was horrible. What was I thinking?
Last year, actually, Tom Trbojevic, best player in the world at the moment. Played last year was for this world. Foreign, Cherry Evans, and Turbo, and Lachlan Croker. Pretty much the same spawn as last year, so there's no reason why they can't improve. The back line practically the same as well. Saab and
God help me.
Harper and Parker in the centres. They've got pretty much a similar team to what they had last year.
Yeah, that was shit. That was a shit prediction, man. So Manly is a big red cross. That was garbage. Who did I have to come 3rd?
I think even the Sydney Roosters, they are going to have a very big year.
Roosters
are probably the most.
The Roosters one probably counts as a loss. I had them to come 3rd. They came 6th. So, look, I could call it a win, but I'm calling it a loss. I think we all thought the Roosters would have a great year, and they ended up coming 6th, a bit lower than what we all thought they would do. So, the Roosters one is a L. I think we all overrated the Roosters way too highly. They came 3rd. I had them 6th, so it's probably a loss.
A scary team going into this year. They have a scary team. Now, let's just go through some of the players who they have. They've got Testo, Tupou, Momorowski's back at the. They've got Nagama on the Super League. He's back. They've got fucking Joseph Sawali. They've got so much quality in that team, man. They've got Kiri and Walker, obviously a new combination, but they are scary. Hargraves, Takiyaho.
What was I thinking?
Crichton, Tupanui.
I was basically sucking their cock, and they just fell off a cliff. They didn't make the top 4. They finished 6th. So, yeah, Roosters, what the F? That one is an L, man. Who do I have in second?
Second, last year's premiers.
Penrith.
The Panthers will finish second. They
Okay, that's a
two,
win.
Side.
That's a win.
Everyone's, some people have been bagging the Panthers, but give me a break. As long as the Panthers have got Dylan and
the Panthers was an L, was a W, sorry. That's a green tick right there. They came first. I had them for second. So, look, the Panthers one is a prediction that I think I would give a green tick to. Like, the Panthers come top 2. They finished first. I had them to come second. So, that's a green tick. What was my reason behind Penrith?
Brian Toe, Stephen Cross, Nathan Crick, Harris, Kick out, Yo. As long as they're all still there, they will be top 2 at best, or even at worst. The Panthers are going.
Okay, I was right about Penrith.
Look, like I said before, their spine is.
And first place, pretty obvious. Melbourne.
Premiers. I hate putting them in there. I want them to go bad.
I had Melbourne as the finishers, minor premiers. That is an L. They came 5th. I had them for first. I don't know what I was thinking about Melbourne. Maybe because they always finish top 2, top 4. I know they had a lot of injuries and a lot of issues and whatnot and all that situation there. But this Melbourne Storm prediction is definitely a loss. I had them to come first. They came 5th. So Melbourne was a bit of a disappointment from Melbourne, but I think I just praised them. Let me just have a look.
But Melbourne, the Melbourne Storm, whether you like them, you hate them, or you're sick of them, I'm sorry, but they're going to come top 2 again. I
was wrong about Melbourne.
They're going to come first. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was wrong about Melbourne. I thought they would finish top 4, but they ended up coming 5th, so I was wrong about the Storm. Overall, when it comes to these ladder predictions, I think I did pretty well. I think I got more right than what I got wrong. I didn't get every team in the correct order, but I had them very close to each other. So I think my 2022 ladder prediction is definitely a pass mark. So I did pretty well with the ladder. Let's see how I went with the other predictions. My grand final, what was it?
Grand final prediction for 2022 is going to be the Roosters versus Storm.
Oh, that was horrible.
Versus Storm grand final. Look, I don't want it to be that way.
What in the fuck was I thinking there? I had a Roosters versus Storm. Both teams were out in the first week of the finals. And both came 5th and 6th. Yeah, Roosters and Storm grand final is a big, big L. Fuck the Roosters and the Storm. That was horrible. What else did I have here? My grand final prediction? My winner? Oh, no.
Sydney Roosters. The Roosters are my tip to win the
premiership.
Me, Dad. The Roosters are going to be the 2022 premiers.
Oh, fucking hell. I had the Roosters to win the whole thing. They come 6th, and they went out the first week of the finals. The Roosters prediction was terrible. The Storm prediction was not good either. So, yeah, I got that wrong. That's a big, big L.
I know a lot of people are not going to.
Top point scorer.
To Ryan Pappenhausen. Ryan Pappenhausen.
Okay, Pappenhausen. Now, Pappenhausen for top point scorer wasn't the worst prediction, but he got injured and that pretty much ruined it. Valentine Holmes was the top point scorer. Wasn't a bad prediction, but definitely wasn't what I wanted. Who do I have for buy of the year?
It's been Nico Hines from the Cronulla Sutherland.
That's a tick. Oh, my microphone just got knocked over. Nico Hines for buy of the year. That's a tick, man. That's a really good prediction, that one. I said Nico Hines will be the buy of the season. He did win the Dally M, and he pretty much was the buy of the year. So the Nico Hines buy of the year prediction was actually correct. So I'm taking that. That's a win.
I can just see Nico Hines really been a good buy for the Sharks. I think
Nailed it.
Craig Bellamy.
Coach of the year, Craig Bellamy. Usually a safe one, but this one's a loss. The coach of the year was Todd Payton. I don't even think Craig Bellamy was even in the fucking nominees for coach of the year. I think it was Ivan Cleary, Craig Fitzgibbon, Todd Payton. I think Brad Arthur or Jason Demetriou might have been up there. I don't even know. I don't even think Craig Bellamy was even considered. So Craig Bellamy coach of the year is a loss. That's an L.
I think Craig Bellamy will be the coach of the year.
Dally M prediction. Who did I go with? Teddy?
James Tedesco. I know it might be a bit boring for some of you fellas. James Tedesco.
It was actually pretty close winning game. I don't know who he came in the top 4. So Tedesco for Dally M wasn't the worst prediction, but it is going to count as a L. Overall, I think I went all right. I think I got 9 from 15 for my predictions. I did fairly well with my latter prediction. I think I only got 2 or 3 horrible ones. The only horrible ones I got was Parramatta, Canberra, and I got Melbourne wrong. I got everything else pretty much fair. So look, I think I did pretty well. I think it was 9 from 15. SS Storm fan says I got a score of 9 from 15. So that is a pass mark. That is a fair prediction. I think I did well. That's a fair score. So anyway, I reckon I might wrap it up. Everyone that tuned in to tonight's live stream, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time tonight. That is my reaction, my reaction to my NRL 2022 predictions. 9 out of 15. That's probably what? A 7.5 out of 10. I did fairly well. Let's see how I go in 2023. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the stream. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. You've got PayPal, Super Chat, and Pay ID available. The link for all that is in the description below. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, guys, enjoy the brand new intro. Subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
And a boy!